let's make sure we've got a signed charging document in here before we even begin. So you're gonna need to go out also. Like I said, you probably would have known this, but somebody should have known it. We need to get the jurat signed before we start.
Okay.
So we'll have her authorize it and the officer authorize it. Sorry about that. I should have checked it before this morning.
No problem. No problem. Thank you, Judge.
The jurat is a form that is the prosecutor authorization and the officer swearing to a civil infraction complaint. It was created by Judge McManus, the gentleman on the right. And I think they use it in other jurisdictions, but it's been used here for over 50 years. 2576.
I already learned something new, Judge. Usually I rely on the ticket, but so. But you said they use it in other jurisdictions too?
Laura, would you go print one? Print two.
Print two, jurats.
Yes, please. We good?
All good.
Did they do it? Okay, good. I'll give you one.
Thank you, Judge.
The first time I ever did this, I had the hearing and the jurat wasn't signed and Judge McManus dismissed it. And I always felt that was unfair, so I don't want to visit that on you, but you'll now know you need to make sure you got a signed jurat file before we proceed with a civil infraction. So here it
May I
is.
approach?
Yes. And again, I apologize. People will watch me blow my nose all day, but eventually I should live through this. All right, this is a formal hearing in the matter of Jasmine Ray Adair. The charge alleges a violation of MC.
The judge pauses the proceeding when he discovers a missing jurat, highlighting how even minor paperwork omissions can halt a formal hearing. His tone blends irritation with patience, directing the officer and prosecutor to correct the mistake before testimony can begin. This moment underscores the precision required in civil infraction cases and the importance of proper procedure, even when the underlying charge appears simple.
257643 under the Motor Vehicle Code for following too closely. As I indicated, this is a civil infraction. I believe it carries 2 points and it does carry, I believe, $120 fine. Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Abigail Stoll is here with her Officer Jesse Raymond. The jurat is signed. We're ready to proceed. Madam Prosecutor.
I'll waive opening argument.
Okay, certainly. We don't need any. Are you ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you may call your witness.
I'll call Deputy Raymond to the stand.
Good morning, sir. Do you swear or affirm any testimony you're about to give in this matter will be true to the best of your knowledge and belief? I do. Thank you. Have a seat. And would you state your name for the record, please?
Deputy Jesse Raymond,
And spell your first and last name?
JESSERAYMOND.
All right, Ms. Stoll.
Deputy Raymond, where are you employed?
St. Joseph County Sheriff's Office.
How long have you worked there?
Just under 6 years.
What do you do?
Primarily now I'm covering complaint vehicle, meaning I take complaints on the road. I also conduct traffic stops
Do you have any other experience in law enforcement?
outside of the sheriff's office now, but I do have other assignments.
Laura, can I get a white pen?
Were you on patrol on July 25th of 2025?
Yes, sir.
What shift?
I was on the day shift. I was assigned to the traffic unit.
What was the general location where you were at?
I was traveling southbound on 131. I was south of Three Rivers. I was just approaching Drummond Road.
All right, did you see something that caught your attention?
There's moderate traffic that day. I did notice two vehicles approaching me that were very close together.
With the jurat finally signed, the judge resets the courtroom's tempo and formally opens the hearing. His explanation of the charge, the potential fine, and procedural posture reflects a careful effort to ensure clarity for all parties. The atmosphere shifts from administrative correction to structured adjudication, marking the transition into the evidentiary phase where testimony and credibility will determine the outcome.
Could you describe the vehicle that was following?
I don't recall.
What did you do after that?
So I had my radar unit activated. I clocked the lead vehicle going approximately 60 miles an hour. I saw the following vehicle was traveling quite close as they passed by. I estimated it to be about a car length behind. I turned around at that intersection and it took me about a half mile to catch up. I caught up to him just before Gleason Road where I conducted the traffic stop.
I'm sorry, forgive me, I'm a little hard of hearing. I didn't catch the tail end of what the witness just stated.
And you caught up half a mile at Gleason Road and then you'd said something else.
That's where I conducted the traffic stop, was
Okay.
just south of Gleason, northbound.
Thank you.
And then what did you do after that?
I made contact with Miss Adair. I explained the reason for the traffic stop. Got her license, registration, insurance, and issued a citation.
Is Miss Adair in the courtroom?
Yes, she is.
Could you describe something she's wearing and point her out, please?
She's wearing gold frame glasses and a black shirt.
Let the record reflect that the officers identified the defendant.
It may.
And then did you write Miss Adair a ticket?
Yes, I did.
What for?
For following too closely.
In your experience, was that a reasonable length to keep?
No, I have considerable experience, particularly with traffic crashes where there's rear end collisions. Almost all of those cases, it's a matter of either following too closely or they're unable to stop in a short period of distance.
Objection. I don't think there's a foundation laid for his expertise as being an expert with traffic crashes.
Well, all right, we can establish that. He indicated he'd been an officer 6 years and then traffic enforcement. Madam Prosecutor, would you inquire further about his qualifications in this area?
Deputy Raymond, do you have any sort of special training or experience in traffic accidents?
Just academy training and then routine experience with traffic crashes. I respond to and investigate crashes as a traffic unit, also as a complaint deputy.
How often do you respond to these accidents and complaints?
I would say on a weekly basis over the last 5.5 years.
How many citations do you think you've actually written?
I couldn't give you a number.
Over hundreds? This is a civil infraction and he's given his opinion regarding this circumstance. I think he's qualified in the context of a traffic enforcement officer, certainly not an accident reconstructionist or anything, but I'll allow the testimony regarding his opinion about why he wrote this citation.
Thank you, Judge.
You said that you were traveling on US 31 southbound.
Objection asked and answered.
We're just getting back into it. Yeah, it's 131. Go ahead.
Where were you located when you stopped the defendant?
We were on US 131 traveling northbound. We were just south of Leeson Road.
In what township?
That's Fabius Township.
In St. Joseph County, Michigan?
Correct.
Thank you. Nothing further.
Morning, Deputy. I'm going to ask you some questions if anytime during me asking the questions, if
The officer's qualifications become a point of contention as the defense challenges the foundation for his opinions on following distance. The judge allows limited expert-like testimony based on routine experience rather than specialized training. This exchange illustrates a common courtroom dynamic, drawing boundaries around what an officer may reliably testify to and how the defense seeks to narrow that scope to create doubt.
you don't understand or it's not clear, feel free to ask me to clarify. Deputy, you testified that you were the one who stopped my client, Miss Adair, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you recognized her?
Yes.
Okay, but didn't you just testify you didn't know what kind of car she was driving?
Correct.
Okay, would it help if I showed you the ticket to refresh your recollection?
Yes.
Okay, may I approach, Judge?
Yes.
Or I guess the jurat? Let me know when you're done looking at the ticket. Is your memory refreshed?
I have the citation for a 2012 Toyota. I don't remember the model of the vehicle. I do remember the Indiana registration.
Would you disagree with me if I told you it was a Toyota Prius?
No.
Okay. So when you testified for the people, you stated that you were going in the opposite direction, right?
Correct.
And you just testified that my client was driving a Toyota. Do you know what the vehicle was that was in front of her?
I don't recall.
Okay. Would you have any reason to doubt me if I said it was a GMC pickup?
No.
Okay, but you did catch the distance between that vehicle and my client?
Correct.
Okay, and you remember that there was one car length?
Correct.
Okay. Did you provide any video recordings to the people? Like body wear cam or dash cam?
I did not. I don't know if my clerks did or not.
Okay, so would it surprise you if it was provided? Okay, and do you recall what you said to Miss Adair when you approached her vehicle?
Yes, I do.
Can you share with me what you said?
So I asked her for her license, registration, and insurance, which she provided me. I informed her that she was following the vehicle in front of her too closely. I told her that they were traveling close to the speed limit. And given that speed, that was too close to be following the vehicle in front of her.
Would you doubt me if I just stated that you stated at the time that the courts have found that you need to be traveling one car length per 10 miles per hour?
I did say that to her, not as a,
What authority are you relying on for that statement? When I say authority, legal authority.
I was using it as an education piece.
So you just made it up.
No,
Okay, well, where'd you get it from?
I don't recall.
Okay. So you read this, you're familiar with the statute, right?
So
And what does it use?
you must be no